freaked out. I was freaked out. I'm just a boy from the burbs, from Santa Monica, you know, from LA. I've never had to deal with a situation like this, thank God.
Chad Gledhill talking about this jaw-dropping incident on the A train yesterday. A homeless man who'd been sleeping and taking up several seats caused panic when he pulled out a hammer, threatened a passenger who had apparently wanted him to move, then spit at him as he rushed off the train. He then looked for other victims.
He came at me, pointed up the hammer, and eventually I started running off. I was like, I'm in New York now.
Tragically, incidents like this, emotionally disturbed people acting out, are happening with greater frequency, causing mayhem. These videos on an MTA bus are also from yesterday. Another emotionally disturbed person takes out a utility tool to cut the rubber accordion that connects two sections of an M15 bus on 2nd Avenue between 13th and 14th Streets. He then climbed on the front of the bus, repeatedly stabbed it. He then swung from the mirror and fell to the ground, where the bus driver and several Good Samaritans held him until cops arrived.
The problem is that the NYPD now is basically just triaging the problem, and the number of calls that are being made to the NYPD that they have to respond to for people in emotional distress has skyrocketed. It's more than doubled over the last decade.
CBS 2 urban affairs expert Mark Peters says the cops have two bad options in dealing with EDPs right now, sending them to Rikers or to the hospital emergency rooms.
Emergency rooms are not set up to deal with this long term. The city's own statistics show that 15% of people who are treated at the emergency rooms end up back at the emergency room within 30 days.
Meaning that there's another EDP incident?
Exactly.
Robert Mascali, a former deputy commissioner for homeless services, says it's compounded by the fact that the number of homeless given supportive housing is at a 14-year low.
Supportive housing is the #1 best way of combating homelessness. Mental health problems are dealt with in supportive housing, but they have caseworkers there, they have psychiatrists.
Well, police sources tell me the man involved in the bus accident attack was taken to the hospital for observation, and then it's likely that no charges will be filed. So based on what Mark Peters says, he could be involved in another incident in pretty short order. Maurice?
Okay.